Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Parameterized team. I am Sanjay. We are learning MySQL stored post tutorial for beginners. This is our part 10. Inside this video session guys, we will discuss about conditional statement. Inside that, we will see about cases in MySQL stored procedure. In our previous video session, we had seen about conditional statement using if, else, if condition and expressions. Now inside that, as you can see that this is the expression we have used where we have put some conditions or some logics inside our begin and end block on the behalf of some expression. This is the syntax actually we have used. If this expression is true, it returns the boolean value. After getting the true value, this block will be executed. Else, this block will be executed when this expression returns true value. Otherwise, always in case of all these not satisfactory condition, this statement all going to be executed. Now in the same way, we are going to use cases in MySQL stored procedure. So what basically syntax we have to follow? So let's say that if I back to next slide, now here is we have to write case, and instead of using if else, we have to write when, expression and then, and here is the block of a statement we want to execute. We have to write inside this cases section. Also we have called else block. If suppose no condition will going to be matched, then in that specific condition else block will going to be executed. So let's understand about case expressions in our stored procedure by using or by making a stored procedure. If I back to PHP this is our database, and inside this database we have a table something called tbl_users. Inside this table, as we can see that we have a column called score in which we have stored some marks of the user, and the marks is stored basically for ID 1 to ID 10. So we are going to calculate the average value. Let's say that these are the 10 records inside our any of the school, and while calculating this average score, we will decide that what is the basic feedback of our school. After getting the average score greater than 70, it means that the school is better to get admission. If the score value means average score value less than 30, it means that school is bad. We are not allow any student to take the admission. So I'm to database. Let's say open a new tab, and here I'm to click on routines. Otherwise, if you click or zoom that, automatically routine section is go inside this more section. Okay, now here inside this routines tab, I'm going to create a routine. So let's say get to add routine, and let's say get school feedback, and inside this I'm going to create output parameter because we want the actually suggestion or the feedback from the school on the behalf of average score. So let's out parameter, and inside this name section I'm going to pass, let's say, school status, and it should be varchar and 50 characters in length. Now inside this body section I'm to provide a logic. So let's say begin, and end block. Now inside this I'm going to declare a variable. So let's say declare, let's say our average score, it should be int, and let's say default equal to 0. Now I'm going to select all the data from ID 1 to ID 10 and calculate the average value. So back here again, let's say that select average, and inside this we have a column called score, and we are going to store that average score inside this expression called, inside this variable something called average_score from tbl_users where this ID less than 11. It means we want the average score of first 10 records. If I go here, so finally we have calculated the average value, and this average value of a score and is stored inside this variable. But remember, it will give some decimal value. So why not actually we are going to convert into a perfect integer value. So I am going to use a function this is a MySQL function which basically converts decimal value to its nearest integer value. Now successfully we have calculated that. We are ready to use our cases expression. So case, and finally at the end we need to write an case. Now inside this block I am to provide our expression. So let's say when equal to, let's say average score. If I copy this variable name, let's say average score is less than 30, then let's say set equal to, this is our output parameter, so copy that, pasting it here. So let's say school is not better or not good. Simply this is a simple message. So if I copy this condition again, pasting here, scroll down, let's say average score is, if I, let's say less than equal to, and let's say greater than 30, and if I put something, if I copy average score and let's say that it should be equal to, less than equal to 60, then inside that let's say school is good. Now again if I copy this condition, copy that, pasting it here, and now let's say that if the average score value, if I get rid of this first condition, and inside that let's say that if average score is greater than 60, it means that school is better to get admission. Okay, now finally we need to provide a else block. Let's say that if no condition match, then inside that situation we need to execute a simple statement. So if I copy, pasting it here, and if instead of this message let's say average score not found. Now finally we have done all the things. If I copy this block, go to slide, open a new tab. So let's understand about each of the line. So here we have provided begin and end block. After that we have declared our average score variable, which is int type, and default value is 0. Now successfully we have calculated average score and converted into the nearest integer value by using for function, and stored inside this variable from users table where id equal to less than 11. We want first 10 records only. Now inside this case block we are just comparing about the value about this parameter like 30. If we got the value something less than equal to 30, inside that we are not actually allowed to get admission. If we get the value between 30 and the 60 range, then school is better, means school is good. After getting average score more than 60, then school is much better to get the admission. And finally this is the else block. So again back to phpMyAdmin, and let's say that here root @localhost definer, and it contains SQL, and if I press go button, successfully as we can see that we had created our stored procedure, and now we are ready to run that. So scroll down, this is what actually we need to click that. So if I click on execute button, go at the top, and as we can see that school is good, it means that we got the condition between 30 and 60 value, means the average score calculated of the first 10 records is lying between 30 and the 60 value. Now this is how actually we can implement about the cases. Also let's make one more stored procedure. In that stored procedure basically we are going to provide an input parameter as well. What basically it means? It means that from the list of user from 1 to 10 we will pass any ID of that student. So while passing this ID, it will take the means score value. While comparing score value, it will take or give the feedback that a student is good or not. Okay, so back to this section, click on add routine, and let's say that get, let's say user status, or let's say get user label. So it's something lel. Now here we have to pass an int parameter. Inside that let's say user underscore id, it should be int. One more parameter, something called out parameter, and let's say user underscore label, and it should be varchar 20 characters in length. Now inside this body section, let's say begin, and let's say that select, or before that declare a variable. Let's say declare, let's say user score int value, and default let's say 0 value. Now here select, let's say score, and I'm going to store into that variable something called user underscore score. So copy that, pasting it here from db underscore users, where id equal to, this is the input parameter we are passing here, so id equal to user id. Now successfully we have stored our score, means any specific user score, inside this variable. So we need to apply cases here. So let's say case, and finally let's say end case. Go inside that, and let's say that when, let's say user score is less than equal to 30, then let's say set, here is something called user label. If I copy this output parameter, pasting it here, user label equal to, let's say failed. Now copy this condition, pasting here, and finally we have called else block. So this is something, if I go here, let's say else block, and let's say not found. Now inside this we are going to put our more conditions. So let's say less than equal to, it should be greater than 30, and let's say if I copy this variable name, pasting it here, and let's say less than equal to 60 value, and again let's say if greater than 60 value. So inside this let's say average, and if the user got the score value more than 60, it means passed. Okay, so if I copy all the codes back to a slide, open a new tab, and this is the code actually what we have written. We have calculated the score value and stored inside this variable on the behalf of this passed user ID. While getting this user score value, we have compared with this 30 and the range 30 and the 60, and finally more than 60. On the behalf of these score values, this is the user label actually what we have defined, and this is output parameter. So back to phpMyAdmin, and let's pass that. So root @localhost definer and contains SQL. If I press go button, and here we have some error, and error is something called get user label already accessed. It means that the stored process we are creating with this name already accessed. So let's say get user label status. If I click on go, successfully we had created that. Now here as we can see, this is get user label already accessed. So now if I click on get user label status, click on execute, we need to pass one input parameter. So let's say that this is 30 value, so id 3 I am going to pass here. So 3, press on go button. As we can see that user is failed. Again go here, let's say id 4. Go here, press that, pass 4, press enter, and we are getting that user label equal to passed. So successfully guys, by the help of two examples, we had seen about using cases. Also we analyzed that how expressions are useful while calculating any value by using our SQL statement. So inside this video session guys, if you have any doubt, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.